39 Steps is a secret society. When the film was made in 1935, there was definitely a Nazi Germany kind of feel, sort of connotation to what was going on. It was a lot of espionage, stealing of government secrets, and trying to get them out of the country.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the war you came in late in, isn't it? Yes. This is a play. Why did you want to do it?
Well, I think the biggest reason I wanted to do this play, first of all, I've seen it, and it's just an enormous feat. What the playwright, the adapter, Patrick Barlow, has done is really paid homage to the original 39 Steps film, Alfred Hitchcock's film, by wanting to recreate it in movie fashion on stage with live actors. But there's a caveat, and that is that you're only supposed to use 4 actors to create the entire film. I love this kind of show. First of all, I love farce. And of course, there's tons of that genre in this, packed in, along with the spy thriller genre. We have to remember, and I'm a big James Bond fan. I love the spy thriller.
So do I.
Yeah, and I really think when you look historically, this is the first time Alfred Hitchcock kind of broke ground here. 39 Steps truly is one of the very first spy thrillers to make it to the silver screen.
That's right, that's right. Yes,
yeah.
That's right. So, I lost my train. Do you have Hitchcockian ambitions yourself?
No, not so much. I do look at this less as a spoof or a send-up, but and more as paying homage to Hitchcock and what he was doing, but with our own set of rules in place, that we can only use 4 actors, and then 150 different characters must be played in 2 hours amount of time.
How many?
Order to 150.
150 characters?
Yes.
Played by 4 people?
By 4 people. And something to remember is that 2 of the 4 actors in the show, playing Clown 1 and Clown 2, play the majority of those roles. There's one male who plays Richard Hannay all throughout, only one role. The female track plays 3 different females, but the 2 clowns then play, the other 146?
46.
Yeah, exactly.
46. Good Lord, they are saving a lot of money, aren't they? Oh, dear. So Patrick Barlow wrote it, I believe, in 2005, or it was first performed in 2005. Very successful.
Very. Yeah, actually the longest running comedy on Broadway still.
Absolutely marvelous. Fast.
Yeah. And I love slamming doors. I love timing.
I love slamming doors.
Yeah,
just when people knock on the door and you open it up, there they are, and you think, oh,
right.
God, I don't want to meet these people. And you can slam the door right in their face.
Yes.
Absolutely marvelous.
And I think, as an actor, being an actor in the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged, and that was about 5 or 6 years ago. And I realized something about doing shows like this, and that is that you really do have to revere the material before you can be irreverent with it. And
isn't it all in the timing?
It is. But I think in order to properly come at this, it's not about, like I said, it's not about sending it up. It's not about spoofing it. It's about 4 actors whose goal is, or 3 actors in the case of the complete works of William Shakespeare, their goal that they've set for themselves is to do every single one of Shakespeare's plays, or at least mention it in 2 hours' time. And here our goal is, with only 4 actors, this company is going to put, in true Hollywood fashion...
Panache.
Yeah.
Chutzpah.
Yeah. A spy thriller on stage with all the special effects, all the bells and whistles, and they just, there's only 4 of them to play all the roles.
Paul, it says here that you've acted all over the place. Numerous places. Proper theatre. 10 seconds. Name all the theatres you played at.
Well, there's the International Theatre of Pegasus out in Monterey. There's the internationally acclaimed Bonaire French company of Santa Rosa GAC. There's Sixth Street Theatre of many shows. Actors Theatre long ago, before it became Sixth Street Theatre. Damn! I know I can do better!
I'm sorry, Paul. Time's up.
Don't keep. Let's get on to the 39 steps with you merry pranksters.
Yes.
39 steps. You two play 146 roles between you.
Yes, and we play ourselves also, so that makes it 100.
How many of your roles have more than one line?
143 of the 146 have more than one line.
And has it taken you long to learn your lines?
Me, 2 weeks. You?
I was finished 3 months ago, actually.
Before he even got the script.
Fully prepared.
Oh, yes, always.
He watched the movie.
Professional.
Just basically took the movie, the Alfred Hitchcock film, and studied it and learned every character's part and line.
Is there not other Hitchcockian stuff in here?
In this movie?
In the play? 39 steps?
There are some references to other films. Now, we don't want to give away the surprise.
Oh, give it away.
There are some definite references to a few other Hitchcock movies.
Let me have a guess. The Birds.
Not yet.
Really?
But thanks for the idea.
Well, okay.
Good guess. I was thinking the same thing.
Were you really?
Oh, right in. Its lines are obsolete anyway in the modern theatre.
Yeah, you being a spy yourself, intrigue. Tell us about the roles you play. I believe you play 3?
3 different women.
Annabella, Pamela,
Pamela.
and Margaret.
Margaret.
Okay, tell us about Annabella.
Annabella, she is very mysterious, very dark,
Oh.
and she's very serious. She gets down to business, and she tries to enlist Hanny to help her to save the world.
Yes? Yes?
And that's all I'm going to tell you for now.
Okay. What about Pamela?
Pamela, actually, he brings her into the whole shebacle. And she gets dragged in, and she hates him, and then they fall in love a little bit, and then she hates him again, and dragged around to it's very typical of romance.
Okay. And is Annabella still alive here? You're not going to tell me. No, okay, I get the message. Pamela, is she last?
She is. I play her twice, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. And Margaret?
And Margaret, she's Scottish, and she's got this fabulous red hair. She's Scottish.
She's what?
Scottish. From
Okay.
Scotland, from Glasgow.
Oh,
And
and what sort of accent is that? French?
Scottish.
Oh, Scottish.
Aye.
Is that Scottish?
Aye.
Great.
And she overcomes her shyness to help save Hannah escape.
Okay. So you're on stage throughout the play?
For a lot of it.
For a lot of it.
I do have a little break, but it's mostly so I can change.
You kind of slip in and out the accents, don't you, April?
I do. I can't help it.
First you're Scottish, then you're French,
Yes.
then you're whatever you are. What are you?
German.
Oh, Adam Burkholder. Lovely name. I see from your resume... sorry. You play who? In the play?
Oh, Richard Hannay.
Richard Hannay.
Yeah, Richard Hannay.
Richard Hannay.
Yes.
Trips off the tongue. In this production, you play the role of Richard Hannay.
Yes.
And absolutely no one else. You're
Yeah.
the only one who hasn't got another role.
Yes.
Jolly good.
Yeah.
So you don't have to learn a lot of lines.
Well, I do. I'm in the whole show.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Good Lord. So, who is and what is Richard Hannay? Tell us all.
Well, Richard Hannay is a gentleman who just got back from Canada. He was raised in England, and he's been abroad. He just came back, and he's very bored with his life. All his friends are gone, and so he doesn't really have a lot going for himself right now.
And he decides to go out for the evening and runs into a very mysterious woman at the theater, and she asks to come back home with him.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cheeky.
it is.
And is that all? Is that all that happens? The end? Curtain?
No, that's the start.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay. So, for the audience at home or wherever you're watching this, there is more. And he's British, you say?
Yes.
Okay. And you're what?
American.
Are you?
Yeah, from California.
Okay. Well, let's hear a bit of the old British accent then.
Okay.
After you.
All right, that sounds fabulous. So what should we discuss?
Whenever you're ready. What sort of jolly scrapes does Hannah get into?
Jollies. Oh, like adventures?
Adventure, absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Well, he's constantly on the run from the police and an international spy organization. At one point, he's dangling from the Forth Bridge in Scotland.
He's dangled from 3 others before.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Oh no! It's the name of the bridge, the Forth Bridge.
Right, of course. Yes, carry on.
And he ends up being shot at by an internationally renowned secret spy. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
And they're in an organization called?
the 39.
The 39 Steps.
Bum, bum, bum.
Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Yes, carry on.
And he has a series of intriguing encounters with various females along his
Bit of a ladies' man, is he?
not really.
Okay.
No, but they seem to like him well enough,
Fair enough.
except for one.
Okay. I see. So here you are playing a national hero of the United Kingdom. Does that worry you at all, Adam Burkholder?
No.
Doesn't make you feel intimidated? National hero?
Well, it's a comedy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh. No play is easy to put on at all. We all know that. I know it particularly well because all of mine have been failures. What were the problems that you had to take into account when you picked this one? I mean, what you perhaps foresaw were going to be the problems, and did they materialize?
Interesting. I think with a show like this, you have to find the right 4 actors, first of all. True comedians, true understanding of timing, true understanding of, and have an amazing physical stamina. Especially these 2 clowns, they are running non-stop for 2 hours. And I shouldn't say just them, because the other 2 actors are also, they're on stage the whole time. It's only 4 actors. And so, have we found those evenings when we're a little run down, a little wore out, a little tired? Sure.
Just let me interrupt. You haven't opened yet. You open on January the 6th. January the 6th. So you're currently in rehearsal, aren't you?
That's right.
Yes. So if they're getting a little bit tired, it's not in front of an audience.
Correct.
Good.
Correct.
It would be terrible if they were.
Yeah.
No, dear. Make them not. So, sorry, carry on.
The other, not really a drawback, but something that kind of scared me from the beginning is that we are putting a film on stage. And, films have incredible special effects. Films, even in 1935, the things that Hitchcock were, doing in his films, what he was doing in his films are, way ahead of their time. Camera angles, smoke effects, fogging up the entire stage. There's an entire section of this film where there is a chase that takes place on the exterior of a train, where Richard Hannay, our hero, our unlikely hero, and is being pursued by a constable, and
not by a bear.
No. But they find themselves on top of the train. And how do we do that? How do we do that on stage with 4 actors and no budget? And so it is true. Restriction is the constraint and restriction are the birthplace of creativity.
Good
So,
Lord.
yeah,
Where did you get that quote from?
I don't know.
Absolutely marvellous.
Thank you.
Maybe you made it up.
Might
You're the
have.
Oscar Wilde of Santa Rosa.
I think anybody in the theater knows what, that's pretty near and dear to their heart.
But you are near some railway lines, aren't you?
Yes, but we
You can't just pop out of the stage and do a train.
I suppose we could, but they haven't moved the SMART train into the area yet.
Oh, I
so,
see.
we could maybe do some improv activities out there.
I see. But there's always problems, but you seem to have managed to overcome most of them.
Well, that's the nature of theater. You pick a date and you say the show's going to open, and it opens whether or not you...
By Jove, it's going to open.
That's right, it does. And it all comes together somehow.
Well, Craig, it's been marvellous talking to you, and I thank you for inviting us over.
Thanks a lot.